All right. Good evening, everyone. and Welcome to the February 4th, 2025 work session of the Town of Austining. Please rise and join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Amen. All right. A few announcements. The Westchester County Executive Special Election is being held on Tuesday, February 11th. The early voting has already started. It's available at the Joseph G. Caputo Community Center at 95 Broadway until this Sunday, February 9th. And then you can vote at your regular polling place on the 11th for our Westchester County Executive. As George Latimer moved to Congress, and currently Ken Jenkins is serving as the county executive. All right. February is the start of Black History Month, so please be sure to enjoy the many events throughout our community, including the offerings at the Austining Public Library, Hudson Valley Books for Humanity, and the Bethany Arts Community, among others. At the Bethany Arts Community, they are running a Black History and Culture Eyes Wide Open art exhibit through March 14th. The gallery is open Monday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. with curator walkthroughs available on February 15th and 19th at 7 p.m. And these are highlighting our local people. I found it very interesting and enjoyable. Highly recommend. We're looking for public input regarding possible locations for e-bike stations in the town. Please complete the survey online to let your voice be heard. Survey can be found in Supervisor's Update or on the Town of Austining Facebook page. February 8th is the date for the Galata House Polar Plunge. Watch your friends and neighbors jump into the river for a good cause. Meet up at Engle Park Beach at 9:15 a.m. Join our town historian Carolyn Curvan at Sing Sing Kill Brewery for the continuation of her craft and cocktails history program. This program will focus on local historian figures for Frederick Phillips III, Thomas Storms, and Irwin Cobb, and Wooten Wright Hawks, who Hawks Avenue is named after, on Saturday, February 15th at 8 p.m. Westchester Collaborative Theater is continuing its Music in the Box program with the Eddie Allen Quartet on Saturday, February 22nd at 7:30 p.m. Neighbors Link is a very good source for information and community resources for our immigrant population and everybody else. Please visit their website at www.neighborslink.org and click resources to register to attend informational webinars about knowing your rights in English and Spanish, and to find contact information for trusted professionals. Home energy assistance, HEAP, is available to cover your heating costs for those who meet the application criteria. For assistance with the application, please contact the Westchester County Department of Social Service at 914-995-3333. As always, our Austining Public Library is hosting many events, including movies, crafts, art shows, meditation, tutoring, yoga, book clubs, and more. Please see their website at austinlibrary.org for more information. And the Loft LGBTQ+ Community Center has events, programs, resources, and presentations, all dedicated to providing support to anybody who is a part of that community, including virtual and in-person support groups on a multitude of different topics. Please check out their website at loftgaycenter.org for more information. Okay, and for more interesting and fun events being held locally, please check out the Supervisor's Update on the Supervisor's webpage. Thank you. Anybody have anything else? Hey, there you are. Good. Okay. We're gonna have a departmental report by our Recreation Park Superintendent, Bill Garrison. Hi, Bill.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Thank you. So, one of the things you may have been hearing about is the renovations that are going to be going on in the community center. We are currently in the design phase with the architects. We hope to have bid documents by spring and get that out for bid, and looking to get construction going in end of the summer. That would be ideal. What we're doing really is we're going to be phasing the renovations in. We're not adding any more space to the footprint. We're just redesigning the interior of the first floor and the second floor, and trying to create more program space, which is going to occur, bring up the community center to new standards, new finishes, new ceilings, new lights, new flooring. So it will bring it much more modernized. We plan on keeping the community center open during this process. So that, although it will affect some programs, including the town nutrition program, when they go in there to redo that room. So we're going to have to work closely together as we move forward, and try to find alternatives for the times when rooms are going to be down for the renovations. So that's all coming up in the next year. So that's very exciting.
Are there sorry, Bill, are there draft plans that people can see or weigh in on?
Not yet. There is going to be a public engagement meeting. Right now, they're just kind of going over just kind of like the floor plans, which we're probably going to finalize this week. But then when they get into like the design, that's when the public engagement will happen and people can put in their input with that. We got a lot of the public engagement when we went for the DRI grant originally. So, we've already been down that road a couple of times. So just looking to get some more stuff. So very exciting.
Great. Sorry to interrupt. Okay, continuing.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. Summer camp, we are actively planning for summer camp. Last year, we had nearly 600 kids registered. We hold the summer camps at Vets Park, Ryder Park, Brookside School, and they also go into the community center. Each camp comes to the community center to use the pool. So we are looking for counselors. We'll have applications up soon. We're working with the personnel office to get that packet ready. Counselors must be 16 years and older so that they can be hired. And also looking for people who are art specialists or sports specialists to work at each one of these camps. Recreation Advisory Board. We have as you know, we have a 9-person Recreation Advisory Board, and currently we only have 4 people on the board. There is one town spot that is open, along with 4 village spots. So we are, hopefully if you all have some people that you can kind of recruit that you think that might be good, I would welcome that. We've had a great board that's been working really well for the past couple of years and been very involved, and I want to keep that rolling, but we do need some new people on that board as we're going forward. We've got a couple new programs coming up through the aquatics program. We just announced an aqua cycling program that's going to start. Well, next week we've got free demos that people can sign up for. Aqua cycling is kind of like spin classes, but it's in the water, and it's very people who have taken the class before, different organizations love that program. We're very happy to bring it to Ossining. We've got a lot of people who seem to be interested in already. People can go online right now and sign up for that. It just requires you to be a recreation member. And after the demos, we're going to have some scheduled classes that people can sign up for. And along with that, we're also introducing another program, which is called Aqua Combat. And this is kind of like kickboxing in the water, in the pool. So it's another form of aqua aerobics, but it's we have different things that people wear, and they kind of look like ninjas, and they get into the pool, and different types of resistance that these apparatuses allow. So it'd be a kind of a fun activity. So Along with that, with our pool program, our aquatics program, it was down for quite a long time when we did the renovations, but the pool is open, it's busy. We've got swim lessons, we've got the swim team, we've got the senior swim activities, lap swimming, and now we're introducing some more programs, exercise programs on top of, we already have aquatic Zumba, aquatic boot camp, just to list a few of the activities that we've got going on in the pool. That's about all I have right now. I'm open to any questions that people have. I know we got a lot of stuff going on in the parks, but I don't want to steal Mario's thunder when he has to do his report.
Yeah, we do have a lot going on. I will say the aqua classes have always been my favorite. It takes the pressure off your joints. You get to exercise, have the resistance of the water, and take the pressure off your joints all at once and stay a little cooler. So it's a win-win-win for me. So I always like those. Any questions for Bill?
No, I just want to say thank you again. I spent entirely too much time at the community center. My kids go to after school, swimming, and jujitsu. So thank you for all that you do there.
You're welcome. Thank you. Yeah, I know we had a lot of kids that come to the after school program, a lot of kids in the swim programs, and it's a busy place, but it's great to see because the community center is definitely getting used, and we've got a lot of the youth in town involved in this stuff, which is great.
I have a quick question. Are you going to continue to keep the door, I guess you want to say the entrance up top closed and just have the entrance towards the bottom be the main entrance?
Mhm.
Yeah, that is the plan. So the bottom entrance will be where the reception desk will be. So right now you come in through the bottom entrance, but if you need to do any type of business, you have to come upstairs. That desk will be right there at the bottom. So any type of registration and business that you need to take care of will be right at that entrance.
Okay, thanks.
Hi, Bill. Thank you for the report. Just to touch back on the rec advisory board, I've been going around asking people too, but just to remind me, what is the actual duty of the rec advisory board? What are we expecting from a member if they were to join?
Right. So the Recreation Advisory Board, the commitment is it's a 3-year appointment. We meet monthly, typically the first Monday of the month. We've been conducting all of our meetings by Zoom since COVID. I believe we're still permitted to do that, which has been great. So it's just basically one night a month commitment. There's some other things, as you know, we asked the folks to do some park surveys or some attend some of the events that are going on. Basically, the role of the Recreation Advisory Board member is to recommend and provide recommendations to the Recreation and Parks Department on recreation programming and park activities and park maintenance. So that's really what we're looking for. I've reached out to a number of folks that I think that would be good. Hopefully they are sending emails to the village mayor and to the town supervisor. So hopefully we can get those spots filled.
Good. Thank you for clarifying. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. No problem.
Haven't seen one yet, but I'll keep an eye out. All right. Well, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you for all you do. And it's going to be a lot of moving parts, especially as the construction goes. So we'll all work
Yes.
together to make it happen for the seniors, the after school program, and everyone else during the craziness.
Yeah. But we'll make it work. We'll figure it out.
So, thank you.
All right. Thanks, guys.
All right. Next, we have our town historian, Caroline Curvin, and she would like to talk to us about one of her exhibits that she's going to be doing at the library, as she has an ask. Turn on. Say hi.
Got it. There. Check 1, 2. Thanks. All right, so I am putting together a Women's History Month exhibit as town historian. This is kind of a repeat of what I did last year at Bethany. If you came and saw it, it was 16 local women and I had little installations. And Bethany is fantastic and I loved doing it there, but it's a little off the beaten path. And I think I only had about 200 people really show up, and I was able to bring a couple of classes there, but not too many. So for this year, I'm going to expand a little bit, and I'm going to be doing it at the in the gallery at the Ossining Public Library. So this year I'm calling it Local Legends. It's 20 local women who have made significant contributions to our community and the world. Some of them you've heard of: Carrie Chapman Catt, who was a famous suffragist, Sojourner Truth, and I've added a couple more, and I actually have a little show and tell. My new favorite person, her name is Inez Matthews. She grew up here in Ossining at 12 Ann Street, graduated Ossining High in 1935, and she was an opera singer. She was a mezzo-soprano opera singer, and her brother was also a really famous baritone, and they both were in some of the original productions of Porgy and Bess, if you've ever heard of that, by George Gershwin. Anyway, so she's going to be one of the people that I'm going to be including in my exhibit. And I'm going to be changing it up a little bit. I'm not going to have the installations, but I will have things like QR codes. So for somebody like Inez Matthews, you could go listen to her sing through the QR code. So that's sort of what I'm doing. So my ask is, may I have the next slide, please? It's $500. I'm looking for a grant for $500, specifically because I need new signage. Because when I took the signs off the walls at Bethany, some of them tore, and I made them all myself. And so it's really hard to kind of recreate them in the time I have. So I've gotten an estimate from Signorama to give me these signs. So it will be 20 signs, 16 by 18 signs for the individual exhibits, and then 2 larger posters sort of explaining the exhibits. Then I'll also need a little bit of extra for labels, mounting squares, foam core, printer ink, QR codes. I've already paid to get 4 of these portraits made because I get them done at Shutterfly, and they're much cheaper in January. So I jumped on that and I got those done. So my total expenditure is going to be $617 and change. I'm just asking for $500 because I came up with that number not randomly, but I know in my research, the town historian used to get an honorarium of $500 a year. I am not asking for an honorarium. I'm just asking for a grant for an exhibit. So there you go. There's my pitch. And can I just see the last slide? This is just all the women that I'll be doing. I guess you can't really read it. I thought you could, but a couple of the, yeah, there you go. A couple of the new people that I've added are Inez Matthews, Jean Eagles, who was an early Broadway and silent film star. Henrietta Hill Swope, who was an astronomer who discovered some things I still can't understand, but hopefully by March I will be able to explain it to people. And I think there's one other, I think, at the top. You go up to scroll up to the top one, the top line there. And Eliza Farnham, who was a matron of Sing Sing Women or Mount Pleasant Women's Prison. So those are the 4 that I have added to this to make it 20. So that is my pitch. Thank you very much.
Okay, I'm gonna say, yeah, I'm in favor of supporting this work, and I went to the exhibit while it was at Bethany, and it was very impressed. It was very detailed oriented. It was a great presentation, and I think celebrating Black History Month, Women's History, and all of the different parts of our community and all of the people who've given their contributions is good and something we should definitely support and continue to do. So I know I'm in favor. I don't know if anybody else has questions or.
100%.
Yep, completely second exactly what the supervisor said. Last year's was great and look forward to checking out this year.
No, I know things add up and those things get a little costly when you start, getting a lot of pictures and stuff and the quality of them. So yeah, I'm with it. Go right ahead.
Great. And I agree that you'll get more people able to access the library and a different crowd, you know, that is in there. Maybe you can get more school groups or
Yeah,
things like that, or at least study groups
yeah.
to
exactly.
come in. So I'm excited to have more visibility for you as well.
Cool. Well, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Okay, thank you. Right. So that's it for our topics today. We can adjourn to executive session for contracts, advice of counsel, pending litigation.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you for joining us. Please keep your eye on the weather Thursday morning. They're expecting something else. And we will see you on the 18th at, oh, sorry. No, I don't want to be here next. All right. February 11th at the legislative meeting at the courthouse. Thank you.